TGIF. Top of the morning. It's a glorious day. Every day above ground is a great day because you have another shot at winning. You have another shot at building your legacy. And you have another shot at correcting your errors and wrongdoings. So, this is part 2 to the blog. I put what if, right? And what if we segregated, right? What if all the black people segregated, right? Meaning we we introvert. We don't deal with no other ethnicities. I'm talking about African Americans because we the ones that have been in slavery the longest. We went through the 4 to 5 years of slavery. You know, we built a lot of the inventions, most of the inventions that America functions off of now. So this is nothing racist. What I'm saying is black people need to clean their own backyard first. Right? So what if we all segregated? All the blacks just segregated. And, you know, similar to like Black Wall Street and Seneca Village, and we all go private. You know, our own community, we self-govern ourselves like sovereigns. And in the process of this segregation, right, we start cleaning our own backyard. Bless you, beautiful. Have a benevolent day. You know, so we start cleaning our own backyard. And what I mean by cleaning our own backyard is this. We get rid of all the Uncle Toms, all the pedophiles, the rapists, the people who have LGBT agendas, people who's just non-productive, lazy, drug addicts. You know, people who's on their Al Sharpton, Charles Rangel shit that just want to sell out, and they Candace Owens shit and all that, right? So in the process of the black people segregating and becoming introverted, right, we look for all these type of people and we get them out. I ain't necessarily saying harm them, but we get them out, meaning we figure out all the weak links, we get rid of all the weak links, and we acknowledge them as what they want to be acknowledged as. Yo, these people is not black. These people are part of the machine. They're puppets and they're servants to the agenda. Because if we don't segregate and if we don't introvert, we'll always keep going through the same loop. And what I mean by the same loop is this. We have people acting like they for black people and like they for our rights and like they for the revolution or whatever it may be, but they getting paid under the table. They just keep us going in circles like hamsters in a cage, like kind of how Jesse Jackson and all of them was. You know, these people is infiltrators. These people is double agents. You know, they act like they with us, but they really not. They here to watch us, spy on us, govern us, and make us go in the opposite direction. You know, like they keep telling people, oh, COVID don't last in the hot weather or in the heat. But the whole Africa, the whole Brazil, they saying all the places that's hot got COVID. And these are all the places where black people is at that's hot. So obviously they trying to knock us off. And from my knowledge of my whole life of growing up, cold air kills germs. Germs can't live in cold air. This is why hospitals is cold. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to deal with logic and reasoning. Top of the morning, brother. All right? Blessings. You got to deal with logic and reasoning. Cold air kills germs. And if cold air don't kill germs, then the hospital should be hot, right? The hospital shouldn't be cold, right? Like you in a supermarket, right? Or the freezer section of Western beef, correct? So, you know, when people was divided amongst themselves, they could never fight an organized fight because everybody ain't on the same page. Everybody is not moving in unison. And that's one thing I respected about Hitler. The way Hitler had the Nazi army Them dudes was organized and they moved in supreme unison. Like, these dudes was militant and they carried out their agenda. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Juma Mubarak. Yeah, they all believed in the same agenda and they carried out their task and their movement. You know what I'm saying? But black people are so divided because you got pacifists, you got revolutionists, you got people that's Islamic, you got people that's Pan-African, you got people that's comedic science, you got people that's Masonic, you got this, that, or I'm LGBT, or I'm this, I'm that, I'm this and I'm that. And all that shit is division. So once we introvert and go private and self-govern ourselves, we weed out anybody who don't want to carry out the overall purpose, the overall agenda, our agenda. And that's what Gaddafi was trying to do. Gaddafi was trying to build the whole Africa, the United States of Africa. One black movement. And our currency is gold. I ask people, man, what's the difference between a rapist, a pedophile, a porn star, a person that do S&M, and a person that's LGBT? What's the difference? All of that shit is sexual deviancy, sexual perversion, all type of shit. That's men wanting to smell like doo-doo. They want their phallus to smell like feces, indulging with other men. You got people who want little innocent, tender people, and they want to take their innocence and dominate them because they know these people is younger and they mind is not fully developed and they don't have the muscles and or the strength or the compatibility to resist being oppressed. You know, that's all. This is sick. All this is sick-minded, and people, and this is becoming normal now. You know what I'm saying? It's becoming normacy, normality, whatever how you want to say it, right? Normal shit is becoming weird, and weird shit is becoming normal. And people are scared to speak up about it because they don't want to be ostracized. They don't want to be viewed as a hater or viewed as bashing. You know what I'm saying? And that's fake. That's fake and that's whack. When you want to go along with something just to keep the peace. You know, people say, "Oh, you got to fake it to make it," or "It don't apply to you. Leave it alone." Nah, it does apply to me. It does apply to me because if my neighbor's a pedo, he'll want to bone my kids. If my neighbor's LGBT, most people that indulge in that lifestyle, that's gay or whatever, they was molested when they was little. They was turned out. The babysitter tickled them, played with their butt and all that. All type of funny shit happened. Like, these people never tell you how they became gay. A lot of them think, "Oh, I was born that way." Nah. Your father stuck his meat in you or something. Somebody violated you while you was a kid. Because a baby don't know what's gay or what's not. They growing up seeing this shit. You know what I'm saying? They growing up seeing this shit. It's taught to them. Or they grow up and start, it's different shit. I seen certain niggas grow up. I got a cousin that's gay. The nigga, when we grew up, I'm watching G.I. Joe and Thundercats. This nigga watching My Little Pony and all that. I'm like, oh, nah, this nigga's bugging the fuck out. He watching My Little Pony. He want to watch Rainbow Bright. The next thing you know, I'm in the house. I'm playing with the He-Man. I'm playing, niggas got water guns and all type of wild shit. He in the house, with my grandmother dress on with high-heel shoes. And so his pops is a gangster. His pops, my uncle's he's a maniac. He's a boxer. He put niggas' lights out. He get busy. My uncle, yo, what's wrong with this nigga? My grandmother, oh, no, he's just playing. My uncle, nah, that nigga ain't playing. That nigga's, he deviated. Make a long story short, my uncle don't fuck with his son. And I wouldn't either. If any of my sons, I got 4 sons, if any of my sons ever go ticklish, it's quiet for them. Quiet, super quiet. I ain't gonna go bonkers and snap them in half or break them up because that'll put me back in the can. And you can't win in the pen. I'm gonna just let them do what they do. But I'm not fucking with them. I'm gonna stay in my world. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying that lifestyle is bad. It's not normal. It's not a part of our culture. I ain't saying it's bad. It's not normal and it's not a part of our culture. So if you want to do it over there. You know what I'm saying? Do it over there. Don't do it under Black Lives Matter. Don't do it under like you for the black people, but then y'all got your own agenda. Like they need their own towns. Like how Jewish communities, how you have Chinatown, you have Little Haiti in Florida, Little Cuba. You know how you got Little Africa in certain places. There's a Chinatown everywhere, though, like a Little Italy everywhere. You need Little LGBT, where it's like they little section where once you go there, we know they had the village before, but that's all changing. And then we know they was out in Williamsburg Bridge, but we need a known community for them. Like how Robert De Niro had Chelsea and shit like that, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need little LGBT, so when dudes pull up to that community, you start seeing the rainbow flags. You start smelling the doodle. Oh, it smells like doodle over here. What the? This niggas is bugging. Like, you smell the feces. The niggas is just running around, nipple rings and all that. Niggas is bugging. Sodom and Gomorrah. Whatever it may be. They need to be in their own section, champ. But anyway, everybody, give me feedback, man, because I got to make a move to make a difference, man. And I kind of lost it and went above and beyond. But anyway, man, stay blessed. Iron, intelligence, rule over negative nonsense. Warlord, wisdom and righteousness is law over reckless decisions. Stay up like a cup, I holler back on my collar crack. We get up like sit-ups. Oh, no.